Welcome in, Geminis. Let's get to your message here. Thank you for joining me here at Auntie Chats and Tarot. I really appreciate all the effort here and support on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate here. So take what does in these messages, take what helps you to help yourself, and leave the rest for somebody else. You are in charge of what you let in life, and what you don't, here we go. Don't get sidetracked here. By someone off to the side. Earth sign, gold digger. Oh, could be the gold digger. Don't get sidetracked by that. And are they an earth sign? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Going to be using quite a few decks here for this read. How are you doing? How are things, Gemini? A gold digger. Don't be sidetracked by them. Three of Wands in the reverse. Think bigger here. What else do we have? You think you're in the midst of a very big transition. Is that true? The Tower in the reverse. I feel like not so much. You're just like you may be thinking you're doing some like big moves, but really I feel like you're just doing some maintenance, like keeping all the balls juggled and keeping the towers from falling. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very set on your foundation right now. But I wouldn't say you're making big moves if that's what you're asking. You know, you're more of a peacemaker here. Let's see what else we have in the oracles. You're making moves of peace. Loyal heart. Yeah, you're loyal to somebody, but it's like a question mark. Poised. Let's get our fourth deck involved here. We'll ask some more questions. Yeah, you feel like you're manifesting, but I feel like you're matronizing. You're keeping the status quo. You're maintaining the status quo. What's the loyal heart here? The loyal heart is the Page of Cups in the reverse. I think you're loyal to somebody who actually owes you an apology. Someone who's very immature. You're the loyal heart, and I think you're misunderstanding their loyalty to you. Four of Wands. You think this is the relationship to go the distance. Let's see, what about that? Something to always celebrate. You're always ready to celebrate this connection, but I just feel like there's a question mark here. Six of Cups. It reminds you of a past relationship, like maybe with a brother or, you know, not the romantic part of it, but like there's something familiar about the treatment that you received when you were a child, maybe from a sibling, you know, just in like the day-to-day, like were they dismissive or were they kind of rude to you, something like that. And that is what this person is. Or were you extremely loyal to them, but they weren't to you, and you kind of knew that in the back of your mind anyway. I feel like this is what you're repeating in your adult life. Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like right when I saw loyal heart, I questioned it, and I hardly ever questioned that card. I don't remember time when I did. Now the energy of the cards say, block this connection. What I'm getting is this person isn't as loyal as you are to them. Okay. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, gain some clarity here. Let's find out what the poised is. What are you getting poised for? This person looks very excited. What's the poised here? Peace in your love life, I hear. King of Pentacles. You're getting poised with someone who's kind of abusive. I don't want to say kind of. This person is hard to deal with. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they think they're undetected. But you and others detect this. You just stay loyal to them. Seven of Pentacles. They do not invest in you in the reverse here. You invest in them. What are you poised here for? You're poising. You're getting poised for this energy, this wolf in sheep's clothing that doesn't invest in you. Ace of Pentacles. Like maybe you're going to finally deal with this, or you gain the clarity here to deal with this, because Spirit wants something bigger, more abundant, more fulfilling for you. And they really digged deep for this. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. But you don't want to be on your own. You don't want to be alone for any period of time. I feel like Spirit's saying, we'll help you with this. It's part of the process. You are the Empress. You don't need this person to be successful. You don't need this person monetarily, like maybe you've talked yourself into. You are the abundance. 10 of Cups. You are the abundance sitting in a situation with you're sitting with somebody who's giving themselves way too much credit in the abundance department for the family or for the relationship you have with them. And in reality, you are the magic here. 6 of Swords, Death in the reverse. This is what I'm talking about right here. You're giving too much to this. It's out of balance what you give versus what you receive and what they give. And it makes the energy stagnant. 3 of Pentacles. It's time to cut these ties. Or they leave you out of something, or they dictate who your friends are or something like that, and it goes against what you really want to be doing. Ace of Swords. Sideways. What are the truths here? What's your truth here? What are the lies? You know, what webs do they spin? This wolf in sheep's clothing actually gives them a lot of credit. I don't think they're that bright, but they think they're pretty smooth. And you have been in such a way that you've allowed them to think they're that smooth. But you know the truth here in this maze. You want to be stuck in the maze because you want this to work out. Ace of Wands, but I feel like the energy is saying, yeah, time to reject this now. And by doing the rejecting, it's more of a stand in your power, know your worth, be more pro you, less pro them, you know, loyal to you, the loyal heart to you, be loyal to your heart and your wishes and your sense of worth and what you expect back, and something more balanced and something more genuine and something more towards you, more about you. And in doing these exercises, in doing this action, in taking this action, you naturally will reject their energy because your focus will be more about self. 4 of Cups here. Yeah, right now you're like, this isn't going very well, but it's you focus on them rather than yourself. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is unhappy family life. Maybe you're trying to convince other people that you're happy. I don't see that you're happy here in the cards. I think you think it's going to change. Yeah, you're very big on your foundation. Like, I don't want to do this alone. I don't want to be orphaned. It's big about the home life, the home. And I don't want to, I'll put up with the glitter that isn't gold so that I can not be alone. I can be okay in my foundation. But I feel like Spirit's saying you're just trying to avoid towers, pitfalls, rather than really feeling like you're doing yourself justice in this situation. And definitely what I feel is you deserve better is the energy. And know that. Know that within. I deserve better. Imagine, yeah, imagine. Imagination can be very magical. Imagine your milk and honey. What does that look like? It doesn't look like with this person. I think you've gotten very clear on this person, and it's more like a tolerating energy. Thinking. Imagine what your milk and honey is, and you're thinking about it. And you know that this chaos and conflict that you're in now, it goes against the milk and honey. New life. Yeah, that says it all. Those 4 cards. Let's go over them again. Imagining what your milk and honey is. Thinking about it and realizing where you are now is chaos and conflict, is not that milk and honey, and then the new life. That's your message, Gemini. Pretty deep. I hope it's been helpful. Please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you feel inclined. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.